What's up, Leo? It's your girl Sid from Savy, Sentient, and welcome to your May 2022 general reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not, welcome back. If you all are looking for personal readings, all of the information that you need to book is in the description box below, and the May books are open. So book a reading. Also, if you are looking for channel memberships, Patreon memberships, any of the cards used in this reading, or my Spiritual Safe Place group on Facebook, all of that information is linked in the description box below. Okay. You all may notice that these readings are just slightly longer. I am being more intentional, trying to be more in depth with your message. Just to make sure that you all get what you came for, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what is the overall energy of this reading for Leo? All right, so we have the Son of Pentacles. The Son of Pentacles is a very slow and deliberate card, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is very in depth with his or her planning towards certain goals and towards certain stability, okay? So this is really deep, in-depth planning and taking those steps deliberately towards your goals, okay? So let's get 9 cards out here for you. Queen of Pentacles is showing herself, which would be the next card following the Son of Pentacles. All right. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse, clarified by the 9 of Swords in the reverse. All right. So this could mean that you have learned from your past, learned from your mistakes, and could go either way. Either some of you all are seeing certain behaviors from the past show up again, and it is making you more stressed, more worried, more anxious because you've seen this before, whatever this is. But for others of you, it's because of what you've experienced in the past, because you've seen this before, that you're coming out of a state of worry and anxiety. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what that's in reference to. 10 of Swords. Backstabbing, betrayal, exhaustion, a painful ending. We're going from the 9 to the 10. Hangman energy, surrender, release, martyrdom. Some of you all are running yourself ragged in an effort to gain some type of balance financially. Emperor energy. Some of you all are business people, own your own business, entrepreneurs, or in positions of authority. Ace of Cups. You are depleted, my guy. You are depleted. These reversals, bro. 3 of Wands. There are delays. There are blockages in your expansion. There's something that you're waiting for, some type of growth, but there's some type of delay. 5 of Swords energy. Manipulation. Someone taking advantage of you, or you taking advantage of others. Winning through means of deception. Tower in the reverse. Trying to prevent a change, trying to prevent some type of discomfort, some type of massive change that is going to be uncomfortable for you. If this is work related for you, it feels like you are either working for yourself or you are in a position of authority, but it feels like you're being taken advantage of. It feels like, let's say, like if you are on salary, when you become a salaried employee, uh, it's like what you make is what you make, whether you work 2 hours or you work 2,200 hours. Like, what you make is what you make. And it feels like this has gotten you to a point where you're kind of bitter, where you're kind of angry because you see it. You know that you are being taken advantage of, that you are being run into the ground, that you are basically a martyr. Okay? And I feel like what this Six of Cups energy is whatever this Three of Wands energy in reverse is about. Like you are being strung along or breadcrumbs. Like you're going to get this. You're going to get... Your ships are coming in. All you got to do is just keep doing what we need you to do. You're going to get it. Like, I feel like that's what's happening. In the meantime, like you're being exhausted. You're being depleted. So Cancer had a similar message to this in the financial readings where it was like you're putting so much effort into the work that you're doing that you're not necessarily taking care of yourself. This Ace of Cups in reverse is you being depleted, you running out of gas. And ultimately what the result would be is a Tower. You are hell-bent on preventing that, but at the rate that you're going, this is where you're headed. Okay, so let's clarify a few things. I'm going to clarify starting with the Ace of Cups. Bitch. The Devil, you're doing too much. Friend, you're doing too much. It's excessive. And it's becoming a problem for you personally. Okay, you're doing too much. Let's clarify the Tower. Six of Wands is clarifying the Tower. You may be feeling like you need to be recognized, that you need to get your flowers for all of this that you're doing. You need, like, you're doing more than should be expected of you. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. What you're waiting on is some type of offer. The Knight of Cups energy coming towards you with some type of offer. Clarify further. With the Moon card, but you don't see it. You're like, where is it at though? Where is it at though? Like you don't see any progress. You don't see any. The bird got the key in the mouth. Like, am I getting the key to the city or not? Y'all making a lot of promises. Y'all making a lot of promises, including the key to the city. Like, can I get an off day? Can we start there? Talk about the Five of Swords. Can I get a vacation? How about that? Five of Swords is with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. For some of y'all, whoever y'all work for, whoever y'all working with, it's never coming. It's never coming. This is just a manipulation to get the best of you, to get the most out of you. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. This reading is the ghetto, Leo. I saw the Page of Pentacles coming out, to clarify the Six of Pentacles, because like I said, it feels like they're just stringing you along, breadcrumbing you, making you promises like, you're going to get this, just keep on working, we got it coming for you. And so then I see the Page of Pentacles and I'm like, okay, great news, you know? Maybe Leo is actually going to get what they're stringing them around, you know, promising them. And then what I didn't notice is right behind it, it's the Three of goddamn Swords. Okay, so if you get anything from them, and take it how it resonates. I know I'm reading it as like a job, but this could be a relationship. If you get anything from them, whatever you get is going to be heartbreaking. Like, they could say, like, we're going to offer you this position and you're going to get this raise. And like, yeah, you get a position and you get a raise, but the position is like a shit position and the raise is like 50 cents. Like, so y'all got me running around like a chicken with my head cut off, depleting myself, Ace of Cups with the Devil in the reverse, running on fumes out this bitch. Also, y'all can offer me a 50-cent raise and a name tag that says manager, but I don't really do anything outside of what I've been doing. The delays, I want to say that there is some type of expansion coming that you're not seeing, but I feel like it's not going to be what is being promised to you. It feels like they've made a package for you and they made it really pretty. They put a nice little bow on it, you know, maybe sprinkle some confetti. And when you unwrap this package, it's a piece of dog shit. Like, just because you wrapped it up real cute don't mean that what y'all are offering isn't still shit. Like, this is shit. This is shit. Okay. And you are hell-bent. You are pushing towards this victory so much, trying to prevent this tower from falling. I feel like this tower falling is you. Some type of collapse. You are preventing it. And I feel like what is keeping you going is the thought that you will get some type of success or some type of victory. Clarify. We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Eight of Cups. When what you really need to be doing, instead of putting all this effort into this situation, is Nine of Cups energy coming out again with the Temperance and the Eight of Cups. Figuring out a way to heal yourself, to fill your cup back up, to gain some type of balance and actually pull away from this situation. Okay? Some of you all are being severely taken advantage of, whether this is work, whether this is a relationship or a friendship. They are feeding off of your ambition, off of your desire for more. And they are telling you that you're going to get it, but they don't have any intention of giving it to you, or if they're giving it to you, they're moving slow on it just to deliver you something that wasn't even worth all of this effort that you're exerting. Emotions are running high. Super Moon card. This is your frustration with the situation. This is your exhaustion. Some of y'all are feeling like hopeless, but are just pushing through because you're thinking maybe they actually going to deliver. Maybe they're going to come through with the goods. All right. But you are extremely frustrated. This Nine of Swords, this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords is a bitch in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the reverse can either be coming out of anxiety or increasing anxiety. And in this case, I feel like it's increasing because we're moving right on to the Ten of Swords, where that's exhaustion, that is betrayal, that is backstabbing. Like, your hard work is paying off, but who is it paying off for? And in which ways is it paying off, Leo? If you are a part of a company Your hard work may be paying off for the people above you. Your productivity is making them look good. And in return, they may give you a little something. But it's not at all what they promise you or what you expect it to be. Okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So whether you want this tower to come or not, baby, it's coming. It's coming. And I feel like this is where you see, because some of you all may have been dealing with this for a very long time, and there may have been several cycles of you being promised things and you having to work so hard for things and it just wasn't delivered. And I feel like for a lot of you all, this time, may be the last straw for you. Okay? This is why your emotions are running high. Because you are like, if they don't come through this time, like, I can't promise I'm not going to go postal. Like, that's where you are with this situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some rebel messages. Rebel, talk nice. I don't care. But please tell y'all what they need to hear. So, landing right on top of that supermoon card is that you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. The frustration that you're feeling about this situation, you need to release it. It needs to be released. Okay? So, the next card we have is the winning card. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Highlighting that your hard work is paying off card. So, I mean, like I said, for some of you all, your hard work is paying off. It may not be paying off in a big way. It may not be paying off in the way that you were expecting it to, but it's paying off. For some of y'all, it's not paying off for you directly. It's paying off for the people above you and making them look good. And in return, they may trickle down a coin or two. But again, I don't feel like it's going to be at all what you have been promised or what you have been expecting. I'm almost reading this card with sarcasm, like, winning, you're winning. Yeah, you got a good thing going on. Don't ruin it. Because is it a good thing? You're exhausted. And then finally, you have the end of a tough cycle approaching, and ask a fucking expert clarifying that. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Okay? So for some of you, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, whatever this is, there may be a need for you to talk to somebody. You may need to go to counseling behind this or with this, in addition to whatever issues you may have. Especially with the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. Some of you all may not have been in the best mental health space going into this. Some of you all may be struggling with anxiety, insomnia, any type of mental health issue. And this situation just isn't making it any better. So you may need to speak to someone, and they may even guide you to move away from the situation and try to find something that brings you more peace mentally, something that is better for your mental health. Okay? Even in the Ace of Cups, where I said you're feeling depleted, she's lobotomized. Like, they're cutting open her head to expose her brain. So for some of you all, this is just really too much for you to deal with mentally. Okay? The exhaustion may not even be physical. You may be good on a day-to-day basis as far as energy goes, but the mental exhaustion may be just too much. Okay? So above all else, consider yourself. All right? Above all else, consider yourself. You have to take your health into accountability. You can't do nothing when you're sick. All right? So let's go ahead and get some advice and a postcard from Spirit. What is the advice for the Leo Leo Collective. Bottom of the deck is Justice. It's a card of balance and cause and effect. Yeah, advice of the Seven of Wands energy. This is a time for you to enforce some boundaries, to stand in your power, and to, you know, hold off these people who are asking too much or wanting too much from you. I don't know why. I feel like I smell. I don't smell it, but it feels like barbecue. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. One of y'all might be eating some barbecue as y'all watch this video. But that too, with the Father of Cups energy, the Father of Cups is extremely healed and nurtured and emotionally well balanced, and content, very happy. It feels like you may need to put up some boundaries and do some things that bring you happiness, that bring you contentment. For some of y'all, it's barbecue. Sometimes you just need to get you a little barbecue plate and put on some movies and just stay in bed and just relax. You may need a self-care day. And then the Daughter of Wands, you may need to explore other things, other avenues, act upon other ideas. This may not be where you need to be. And actually, I do feel compelled to pull a self-care oracle for you. So I'll pull that before I pull your postcard from the Spirit. Messages for Leo. What's the best thing that they can do? I'm still getting barbecue. The best thing that they can do for themselves. Some of y'all need to throw a barbecue or attend a barbecue and just, relax, kick back to some jams, get a plate, talk to somebody, uncle on the barbecue pit, talking with a cigarette outside his mouth. Like, some of y'all need one of those kind of days. Some of y'all need a vibe. Y'all need a break for sure. Some of y'all not drinking enough water because your self-care card says hydrate. The mantra of this card: I am made of water and I am in touch with the tides of life. Water is life. It's a resource we need to greet with deep reverence and respect. On this blue planet, water is abundance. However, clean, fresh drinking water can be challenging to find in some communities. Whenever possible, go out of your way to have enough clean drinking water and set the intention to make the drinking water a sacred experience, or drinking water a sacred experience. Infuse your water with positive intention. Adorn your water vessels with sacred symbols and uplifting words to infuse the contents with positive vibes. Drink spring water to enjoy many vital minerals and nourish your body. Remain in awareness of how blessed you are to have clean drinking water, and be mindful of how you can ensure that others have it too. Through making an eco-conscious choice, you can help preserve the resources of this planet and support the access to clean drinking water for all beings. The journal prompt: are you happy with your water source? If not, what can you do to upgrade your water supply? All right, so some of y'all need to be drinking water. And then they did touch on like affirmations and things like that. So I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this. I'm sure there's a TikTok of it floating around. But basically, you would get like a glass of water, moon water. I like to do it with moon water. Put it in a mason jar, set it in your window overnight. And then in the morning, you speak to it and you affirm yourself. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am safe. My mental health is improving every day. Speak to the water, and then, take a little sip. Drink it down, okay? But on the occasions that I have done that, I will say that directly after, I felt different. Okay, I felt different. But water's supposed to carry a certain vibration and carry certain energy, and it is a conductor of energy. So speaking that positive affirmation into it, and then taking that positive affirmation back into yourself, can be quite healing, even if it's only because you are consciously telling yourself that these things are true. Okay. So that may be a practice that you want to try. I don't hate it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get your postcard from Spirit. Okay, coming right on out. And what you got to say to Leo, Spirit? It says, Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which come from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of the observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad that you did. So, as far as this situation is concerned, there may just be a need for you to pull back from it, to step away from it, to take a break from it. Like, you definitely need a break. I don't care, even without these cards, just what I'm seeing is you're doing too much. You're doing too much, Leo, and you're giving too much of yourself. And eventually it's going to end up, harming you in the long run. So whatever you are doing in excess that has you depleted, it has to stop. Because if it doesn't, you will. All right. So that is your message, Leo. If this resonates, please let me know how in the comments below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If this does resonate and you would like to leave a donation, you can click that thanks underneath this video and send a donation. That is greatly appreciated. And of course, until the next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything right. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.